Welcome to another episode of Alastress, where we talk about everything from pop culture to creative trends shaping our world today. I'm Yeli.
And I'm Troy.
I'm Mitch.
And today we're diving into a very special topic that's been popping up in conversations all around the internet, especially in the Philippine art scene. Labubu. If you haven't heard of him, don't worry, we've got you covered. But for those who already know, you're in for a treat.
That's right. Labubu isn't just a character, it's a movement. And today we'll be talking about the evolution of this quirky, bold, and sometimes controversial figure and how it is influencing modern trends in art, fashion, and even lifestyle. You'll see how Labubu has become more than just a design. It's a cultural icon.
Totally. And guys, from streetwear to digital art and even collaborations with well-known brands, Labubu has taken over social media and the art scene. And in this episode, we'll be chatting about how the character has evolved and why it's such a big deal today. So let's break it down, guys.
Okay, before we get into the trends, let's give a little background for our listeners who might not know about Labubu. So Labubu is a creation of Indonesian artist Hendra Labubu Satria.
Oh, galing siyang Indonesia.
Labubu.
Who is the nickname?
Doon pala siya
Okay,
galing.
okay.
I thought Labubu it sounds like parang witchcraft.
True, kala ko rin.
So the character has this fun, almost mischievous vibe with exaggerated expressions and bold, colorful designs. But what makes Labubu stand out, especially here in the Philippines, is how it combines pop art influences with local culture.
Exactly. Labubu isn't just a static character. It's an entire visual identity. And that's what sets it apart from other characters in the scene. The character's bold use of shapes and colors really makes it pop. Plus, there's a certain attitude to Labubu, like it doesn't take itself too seriously, which is something a lot of people can relate to.
Yes, and Labubu is more than just a mascot. It's an artist's commentary on modern life, blending humor, rebellion, and social commentary, which, let's be honest, is a super relatable in today's fast-paced, meme-driven world. Everyone's looking for something that's both fun and meaningful, right?
Yes, true.
Guys, do you guys collect Labubu or have you seen Labubu in person?
No, I haven't.
I actually haven't seen one.
Parang nakakatakot siyang collect, no? Would you guys collect one?
No, medyo scary yung smile.
Yeah,
so
right?
I
But
won't.
But I have heard it's been hard to find one.
No, really?
Yeah, my friends haven't,
Mhm.
all have been looking for one.
Oh, yun lang. So,
So now, let's talk about how Labubu is influencing modern trends. First off, in the art world, we've seen Labubu go beyond traditional mediums. It's made its way into digital art, animation, and even virtual spaces like NFTs. What do you guys think of Labubu's shift to digital art?
Well, I think it's genius. Labubu's aesthetic is perfect for digital platforms, especially with the rise of online art communities and NFTs. The character is already playful and bold, so it fits right in with the online art scene where artists are experimenting with new forms. The use of bright colors and simple lines make it perfect for the digital space. And it's something that really stands out in a crowded feed.
and speaking of NFTs, I think that whole movement is really taking Labubu to a global stage. It's not just, a local phenomenon anymore. It's reaching a whole new international audience. I mean, Labubu isn't just being bought and sold as digital artwork. It's also becoming a symbol of online creativity and community.
Right. It's no longer just about the art itself, but the culture surrounding it. Now, let's shift our gears a bit. One area where Labubu is really making waves is streetwear. We've seen collaborations with clothing brands, limited edition pieces, and even accessories. What do you guys think makes Labubu so popular in streetwear culture?
I think it's the attitude, honestly. Streetwear is all about self-expression and pushing boundaries, right? Labubu fits perfectly with that ethos. The characters has that rebellious, fun energy that people want to wear on their sleeves, literally. Plus, the colorful, bold designs really pop on clothing, which makes it super fashionable and eye-catching.
Eye-catching. Alam mo, matatawa talaga din sa eye-catching. For me, it's not really eye-catching. I mean, it's creepy, right? For me, for my personal and my personal opinion, it creeps me out. The what do you call this? The teeth, the set of teeth, parang ang sharp. Parang siya pang witchcraft talaga.
So personally, you wouldn't wear
I won't. Not
inspired clothing.
Yes, out of fashion
never.
mo.
Parang never ko makikita sarili ko wearing one. I mean, I'm not closing my doors, okay? But at this moment, in this period, I'm not seeing myself wearing one. Anyway, and when you pair it naman with the whole drop culture of exclusive limited edition releases, it creates a sense of urgency and excitement naman. But people want to wear Labubu not just because it's cute, but because it's part of a bigger trend and lifestyle. You guys agree?
Agree. Super agree.
Mm-hmm.
So let's bring it home for a second. What makes Labubu such a big deal here in the Philippines? I mean, this character has transcended its Indonesian roots and really resonated with Filipino pop culture. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think one of the reasons Labubu really clicks here is because it's a blend of international influences and local Filipino humor. Filipinos are known for their love of pop culture, humor, and bold expression. Labubu taps into the playfulness and even subverts expectations with its chaotic but lovable design. It also feels very now, something that younger generations can instantly connect with.
Yeah, and let's not forget how the Filipino market loves anything that has a sense of cool. I mean, cool, really cool. Cool factor. Like, if it's cool, people want it. Labubu has that street cred because it's seen as part of a movement that's both hip and artistic, which makes it really appealing to local creatives, influencers, and fans. I mean, diba? I mean, guys, do you guys know famous celebrities that collects Labubu?
I know one, Marian Rivera.
Marian
I
Rivera.
just saw her post
Really?
recently. Yeah. Sobrang dami.
She's a
Sobrang
fan
dami.
of Labubu.
Yes.
I know Vice Ganda collects.
Yeah, Vice Ganda
Labubu.
collects. I mean, Vice Ganda can buy every collections naman eh. He's very rich naman. But meron pa ako nabasang article na Nadine is also collecting one. Nadine Samonte. Nadine Samonte. Nagkaroon nga sila ng konting clash. Parang their fans having a clash between Marian and her about collecting the Labubu. Yeah. Kasi it became a really trend here in the Philippines. Imagine, di ba? Ganun siya ka-trend. Even mga fans ng mga celebrities nag-aaway dahil doon.
Talaga ba? Hindi ko magets. Hindi ko magets yung trend.
I don't get why Filipinos
So,
really
ito-
wanna...
Yeah. Parang gagawin mo lahat para lang maging on-trend. I mean, di ba? You will swipe your credit card, kahit wala ka ng means to buy it, babili mo pa rin. Pero, how about the two of you? Would you guys buy one or collect like more than 5 of Labubu?
Personally, I wouldn't.
Honestly, I'm not the type to collect
To collect.
things I don't really need,
Yeah.
I don't really spend my money on
Mm-mm.
things not very useful for me.
Oh, totoo din.
Me too. I
Eh,
agree.
that is my biggest question right now. Okay,
Why?
it's a collectible, but why would you collect? It's not even it's not really appealing on my eyes. Well,
Different.
don't get me wrong, guys, to the listeners. It's just my opinion. I'm not gonna collect it. Well, I'd rather collect parang Japanese toys. I mean, don't get me wrong again with the Japanese toys. I mean, One Piece, ganyan. Cut it. Anyway, let's continue. Let's move on.
Why do you think Filipinos want to collect this kind of stuff? It's...
I don't know. I'll answer that as Kapampangan because Filipinos really a little may pagka-braggy. Diba?
They just want to be on trend.
Yeah, on
Honestly,
trend.
Tama.
Filipinos just want to be
That's
on
the term.
They just want to be a part of what's in,
Part
what's
of
cool.
everything
They wanna
that's
be
on trend.
cool, yeah.
But I think the good side about collecting something, parang gumagawa siya ng sariling community.
Ano yan? Papasok ba tayo sa healing your inner child?
Yes, true.
Doon tayo papasok? Part of like trending din right
Of
now,
course.
the healing of your inner child.
I agree.
Well, we'll try to add that on our topic to our next episode, the healing of our inner child. But now let's focus on Labubu. Anyway, you guys, how about you guys, the listeners? Would you collect or would you buy a piece of Labubu?
So there you have it. Labubu is more than just a quirky character. It's a cultural symbol that represents modern trends in art, fashion, and digital creativity. Whether it's through its influence in streetwear, digital art, or how it connects to the Filipino sense of humor and creativity, Labubu is definitely here to stay.
Yes, and it's really exciting to see where it will go next. Whether you are a fan of the character or just appreciate the trends, it's inspiring. It's clear that Labubu has become a force to reckon with in the world of modern pop culture.
And we'll be keeping an eye on how it continues to evolve. Who knows? Maybe the next big collab could be right around the corner, right, guys?
Right. So, that's it for today's episode. Thanks for tuning in to
Alas Stress.
If you enjoyed this conversation, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Let us know your thoughts on Labubu and what trends you think are shaping the future of art and pop culture. Catch you next time!
Yes, Alas Stress. See you.
Bye!